Hello everybody, and welcome to the first of many voiceover training videos done by me. I just believe this would be an easier way to connect with you guys when it comes to training the more difficult things inside Command. So moving on, today we're going to be looking at SmartPlans, but I have already done a video on SmartPlans, but this is a different kind of SmartPlan. We're going to be doing a SmartPlan where it reminds you to send a WhatsApp to a client as soon as they inquire about a property, and then it does a follow-up email with that client, as well as remind you to phone them later on. So we are going to go through setting the SmartPlan up from start to finish. But before we do that, before you guys carry on with this training, I would recommend pausing it, because you need to go through to your design section, which is the third applet from the bottom on the left hand side, and create yourself an email design. To do that, you just go create design, select email, and next. Choose a design you like. It doesn't matter which one at this point in time, but obviously when you understand what the SmartPlan does, you can choose a design that would best suit you. So go through, create your design now, and once that's done, come back and carry on watching the video. Okay, so I assume that you have created your design, and now we are going to move on to actually starting to set up the SmartPlan. Now, the first thing we're going to do is find a property that we're going to use. So inside of my edge, I want you guys to go to Listing Advanced Search and select any one of your properties. It doesn't matter if it's the first one, the last one, the middle one, the ugly one, the pretty one. It really doesn't matter. Just select any one. I'm going to select the middle one. We are going to copy the KWL number and then go to Command. Now, once we are in Command, we are going to go through to your name at the top right hand side where your picture is. Go through to Settings. And then we are going to go to, I believe, Command Settings. Let's see once it loads up. So yes, you're going to go to Command Settings, Contacts, Contact Tags, and you are going to create a tag on the right hand side. Click that and you're going to name it SmartPlan dash and then paste your KWL number in. Now give your tag a color, and once you create more SmartPlans similar to this one, I recommend keeping the colors the same so you don't get confused. I am going to use purple as all of my SmartPlan tags are purple. So we're going to select purple and hit create. Now with that tag created, we are one step closer. We're going to go through to SmartPlans. On the left hand side, the fourth applet, and we're going to click create in the top right. So I'm just going to go through and delete this one. This is the one I previously did, and create. Name it SmartPlan. Basically give it exactly the same name as you did the tag we just created. So SmartPlan-KWL and then the 6 digits of your KWL number. Hit apply. So our first step is we're going to create a task. So on the right hand side under your action section, click create a task, and our task name will be send a WhatsApp to, and then next to it you're going to see these merge fields here. You're going to click that and say contact first name space contact last name, just so you know who you are talking to. And then in your task description, I have this already written out on a note on my other screen, so I'm just going to copy that over and paste it. What you guys can do is you can pause the video if you would like to copy the one I'm using and just change it to fit yours. If not, you can come up with something similar, but do take time and read over what I have here so you understand what we are going with. One thing to note is this merge field is not active. So hi, and then click the merge field, contact first name. So basically what's going to say, it's going to say hi and then your client's name. Hit enter. My name is, and then you're going to put in your name. Sorry, we're just going to delete this empty here. We're trying to make it flow and look as neat as possible. Thank you for inquiring about my property in Midrand. That is where the property is situated. Errand Gardens, Midrand. If you would like more information on this property, please click the following link. Now, to get this link here, what you guys are going to go do, in a new tab at the top, you're going to search KWSA and click on the first link. This is going to take you to KW Southern Africa's website. What you don't want to do at this point is paste the number here. Sorry, let me actually just get the KWL number again. So what you don't want to do is paste the number here, because what that's going to do is it's going to give a general overview of the property with none of your information on it. What you actually want to do is go to the top right where it says find a KW agent in your area. Click on that. Search for an agent. So type your name in here and press enter. Now you can also do this through using Property 24. Using the Property 24 reference number on my edge, which is this one, and then pasting that into Property 24. However, this is better as it gives you all the information of you as an agent, rather than Property 24 just giving the company's information and a little bit of information about you. So once it loads up, you're not going to click on the profile itself. You're going to click on this little web icon at the bottom left corner, which is going to be your website, and then you will paste the KWL number in, click it down here and hit search. Once it loads up, you'll see the property here, Midrand. Click on it, so just click on the photo and then grab the URL from the top, copy that and paste it in to your description, your task description. So I have after that, if you would like to view this property, please let me know and we can make an arrangement. I promise you won't regret it. Thank you for letting me contact you. And now, one thing you do have to do is inform the client that they have been added to an email link database. You only have to do this once. So once this is done, you never have to tell them again unless they unsubscribe. So what you have to say is, thank you for letting me contact you. Please note that you've been added to an emailing database for this property, which will begin tomorrow. You can make it more obscure. So you can say, please note that you will be receiving an email on this property as of tomorrow, just so it doesn't make them believe that they're going to be inundated with emails constantly day to day. So make it a bit obscure that they've been added to a database, but you still do have to inform them, and you do have to let them know that if they wish to opt out of the database, there will be an unsubscribe button below the email. And general good manners is just to wish them a good day further. So once you've done this, sorry, I just want to put in here regards Liam Cross. Okay. Once you have done this, hit the check icon to save it, and that is our step 1 complete. Step 2, we're going to set a delay of 1 day. Hit the save icon, and we can close that down. Now, in step 3, which will be active on day 2 of this campaign, we're going to send an email. Now, in the subject of this email, depending on what you want to do, so you can say that there is a show house happening this Sunday at this property or something along those lines. I like to keep it more general and say, don't forget about this beautiful property. So no matter what design you attach to it, it'll always make sense to the subject. So you can have an on-show, you can have just a general, this is what the property looks like kind of design, it will always make sense in the subject. So under your email type, you're going to select designs, select design, and do the design that you have created. So I've created this one before the start of this video, which is just a normal on-show design. So on-show this Sunday, the 7th of August 2022 from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And I gave the address of the Edenvale office because I don't actually know the address of this unit and I was too lazy to go in and check. The price, how many beds, how many baths, the view listing button. Make sure that these buttons are always active. It will also send them to the same websites as I have set up here. And so this way that if they were viewing it, they were like, okay, it is a decent looking property, let me go view it. They will be more interested, okay? And don't worry about the rest of this. This will auto fill in from your marketing profile as long as you have it set up correctly. So once you've checked everything and made sure everything is correct, press the exit button at the top and say save changes. This will now add that design into your email. And now that that's done, we can hit the save icon and collapse day 2. Now, we do not want to bombard our clients with emails, SMSs, phone calls, and WhatsApps. So what we're going to do is set another delay of 3 days. So give them time to think about it. And by this time, you should know if your client is a bit interested or not, because if they weren't, they would have unsubscribed from your campaign, or they would have asked you to please stop contacting them. So after 3 days, if they have not unsubscribed from your campaign or sent you a scathing SMS saying that Poppy has restricted you from contacting them, then you can say make a call. So we're going to give the client a phone call, just a general call inquiring about the property, if they would like any more information on the property. So in your task description, you're going to say call, in your merge field, contact first name, contact last name, regarding property, and then I like to put the KWL number of the property in here. And then on the next line, ask if they are interested or have any questions. Okay, in your task name, I spelled that wrong, sorry, questions. In your task name, you're going to say call, contact first name, space, contact last name. So when you call them, at least you know who you are speaking to. So it's not John Doe and John Mary. So you know that it's John Doe that you're speaking to. And in the hyperlink section, I still do like to paste the website hyperlink so that I can view the property while I am talking to the client. So I familiarize myself with the property. This way that if you have a lot of properties and you have a lot of listings, then at least you can give yourself a refresher whilst talking to the client. So once that is done, you can press save. So at this point, we have 5 days, 5 steps, and 3 touches. So that is basically the end of the SmartPlan. If you have a 33 touch SmartPlan or a quarterly call SmartPlan, you can add them to that by going to add to SmartPlan on the right hand side and selecting the SmartPlan from below. This will automatically add them to the next SmartPlan once this one finishes. If you do not have something like that, you don't have to worry about it. You can just save. Now, with the SmartPlan saved, what you're going to do is in your add trigger event, you are going to click that, and your category will always be contacts. Your trigger event will always be contact tags. And then under your select tags, you are going to paste your KWL number and use that KWL SmartPlan tag we created at the beginning of the video. and say choose trigger. So this will tell you that anyone that has previously had this tag added to their name will not be added to the SmartPlan. That way you don't have to worry about a previous client being put back on the SmartPlan when you reactivate it, and then them being bombarded again with the same SMSs and the same emails. Okay, so now whenever you add this tag to a contact, they will automatically be added to the SmartPlan. And if you do a Facebook paid ad and set your tags for your leads that come in to this tag, they will also automatically be added to this SmartPlan. So you're going to confirm trigger, press save, and that is your SmartPlan complete. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a demonstration through the mobile app on how to send WhatsApps using the Command mobile app, which I highly recommend you guys download if you haven't already. It is a very useful tool. Whenever you receive a lead or whenever you receive something like that, they will automatically come through to your Command mobile app and you'll be notified. So I'm going to go to contacts. I'm just going to search for myself. So you've got Liam Cross. I'm going to edit this contact. And then under the tags, I'm going to give myself that SmartPlan tag. But wait, before I do that, I'm going to show you guys under under tasks. So let's go to our tasks quickly. You can see that I should have no tasks active at the moment. Yes, okay. So you can see I have no tasks here. So if I go to contacts, search for myself, and give myself that contact tag, that SmartPlan tag, and press save. Now you will notice if I go back to tasks, I will have a task due, which will be what we created in the beginning, which will be send a WhatsApp to Liam Cross. The same would be if I added that to a different contact. So let's do, for example, an admin in Edenvale by the name of Taryn. If I edit her contact and add the tag to it, press save, you will see that in the task section, it will have send a WhatsApp to Liam and send a WhatsApp to Taryn. Cool, eh? Okay, now I'm going to take you through to the mobile application and show you how we can use these tasks to send WhatsApps. Okay, now within the mobile app of Command, we are going to go to the middle applet, which is your tasks section in Command. And we're going to see we have here send WhatsApp to Liam Cross and send WhatsApp to Taryn Lee. So I'm just going to delete this one for now, as I don't want to send her a WhatsApp and bother her at 7:15 at night. And I'm going to click on mine. As you can see here, we've got your description. Hi Liam, my name is Liam Cross, obviously because I'm doing it to myself. Thank you for inquiring about my property in Midrand, and so on. So it's exactly the same description that we added in the task on the computer through the SmartPlan. What we are going to do is hold on it and press copy. You'll see that it says copy to clipboard. And in this section, we're going to scroll to the bottom and say view contact. Now in the view contact section, at the bottom, you'll see it says call, text, and email. We're going to click on text and we're going to say send using WhatsApp and click on personal primary number and message. So what they'll do, they'll open their chat in WhatsApp. Even if you don't have the number saved, it will open up the chat. And what you can do, you can just paste the message in, give it about 3 seconds, 4 seconds to load. That way the link will load up, giving you that nice image at the top, and press send. So now you can see that it shows the image of the link that we have pasted in here. So this link here is now showing off at the top, and it's exactly the same message. And we're going to head back to command, and it's going to say add activity. Would you like to add this text to Liam Cross's timeline? So what this means is each contact has a timeline to show you what communications have happened between you and the contact. So we're going to click yes. Our interaction type was a text on this date, and enter the description. I'd just like to paste the message that we sent to the contact and hit save. So this has now been added to the timeline. So if you go take a look under your contacts in our timeline, here is our text, and you can see when they were subscribed to the SmartPlan. Okay, let's head back over to command on the PC. So back on the PC, we can head over to tasks, and we will notice, because we cleared the one task which was send a WhatsApp to Taryn Lee, we only have the send WhatsApp to Liam Cross. So we're going to check that off as a completed task, and now you have nothing left to do for the day, unless you have 50 of these to do, which would be cool if you did, but no. So that is a basic gist of how to set up the SmartPlan, and I do recommend that you do this for all of your properties, as it just makes communications a lot easier between you and your clients, especially when they come from a Facebook lead or when you add them to your contacts on command. So let's say we received an email from Property 24 saying John Doe is interested in your property in Midrand. You can take his information, go to the contact section of command. You can do this on the mobile app as well. Add contacts. So John Doe is interested in my contacts at gmail.com. So you just fill in all his information and hopefully spell it correctly. You're typing too fast. And make sure you select the right country. South Africa, put in his number, and you can give him the tag. This means that John Doe is now going to receive this information straight away. So you don't have to go message him first and then add him to the SmartPlan. You can first add him to the SmartPlan, and then it will remind you to send him that message, and then it will send him the email after in the next day. Then after 3 days, it will remind you to call him, just to follow up with him, just so he knows what's happening. So I hope this session was informative, and I hope that the voiceovers are making it a bit easier rather than reading the essays that I type out. Let me know if this is working for you, and I will see you guys in the next training session. I hope you have a good day further.